So, looking at the first word, relish. Let me turn. Nope. Looking at this first word, relish. Here, let me put it under something. Why is it not like it today? Relish. So, what do you think the word relish means?
Maybe like walking. Like walking or like strolling.
You enjoy it very much.
You want to stay down there? Okay, she did.
You want the orange chair?
I'll stand.
Are you sure? It'll be there just in case you need it. All right, so relish. Relish. So what do we see? What do we see is going on in this?
A girl.
Ava, what do we see?
A girl walking a dog, but it looks like a dog.
All right, so we got a dog on a leash, girl walking it. Tell me some characteristics about her. What do we see?
She's
Smiling.
She's smiling, so it looks like she may be happy.
Mm-hmm.
So relish. Relish means something you enjoy it very much. What is
Thank
it?
you.
Where are my glasses?
Are they on my desk? Or did you take them home?
No.
Then they're either in your desk or on my desk. But I think they're in your desk. All right, so relish means you enjoy something very much. A sentence could be, I relish in the fact that I come to work every day and get to work with kids. Relish. It means to enjoy something very much. You enjoy it very much.
I have all this right here.
What, Mommy?
I have all this stuff right here. So I'm good.
Yeah. All right, so that is our first one. That is a verb. What is a verb? We have a noun that's a person, place, or thing. Adjective is an action word. A verb is a describing word. You're describing something. All right, the next word we're going to look at is familiar. Familiar. What do we see in familiar?
A girl on me.
We see a girl looking in a mirror.
You're like, she's looking in the mirror and smiling.
Okay, yeah, she's looking in the mirror, she's smiling. What do you think familiar means just by looking at the picture?
She's used to seeing herself.
Okay, so what does familiar mean?
Something you're used to seeing.
Okay, something that you know or are used to. Something you know or are used to. So something that is familiar is something that you know. If you're familiar with your family, that means you're used to them or you know them. Next word is savor. Savor.
I think I know this one.
You do? Okay, well, what do we see?
You're seeing the boy eating a pizza.
Yeah, boy eating a pizza.
He's crazy.
He looks, his eyes, let's look at his eyes. His eyes look like he is enjoying it so much. So what do you think savor means, Jordan? What do you think it means?
His eyes look like he's in pain.
I don't know. Maybe so. That could be pain eyes. Jordan, do you want to take a guess at what you think savor means?
He's going crazy.
I don't know what savor means.
Savor. Okay, so if somebody savors something, that means that they take their time and enjoy it. So if somebody's eating candy in front of you, they say, I'm going to savor every bite of this candy just to kind of rub it in your face.
Oh, that's rude.
That is rude. They're savoring something. They're enjoying it so much. They're just, that this brownie this morning was so good. I'm savoring the flavor. Or if you want to take your ice cream and you want to eat it nice and slow, you're savoring it. You're trying to take your time and enjoy all of it. Next word. Enhance. Enhance. So what do we see?
I see a screwdriver.
Okay, you see a screwdriver. What else do we see? What is this kid doing?
Working on
He's working on something. Looks like he's working on some type of car or robot.
maybe building something.
Maybe he's building something. Looks like it may already be built. So what do we think enhance means just by looking at the picture?
Enhance means like, I think it means like building and like doing stuff that is big and important.
Okay, maybe. All right, Jameson.
I'm not gonna use the book this time.
Okay, don't use the book this time. That'd be cheating.
To improve or make something better.
To improve or make something better. I feel like that's the exact definition from the book. Enhance. Oh, nope. It says when you enhance something, you made it into something better or improve upon it. So like in this picture, it looks like he's improving his robot. Maybe he wants to make it better so he can win the robot battles. So he's enhancing it or making it better. It says Jesse worked hard to enhance his robots in hopes of winning a prize at the school science fair. Enhance. All right, let me ask you some quick questions, some discussion questions. If you relish something, are you having fun? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Can you explain?
So we only have 3 definitions.
No, only 4 right now, but there'll be more later in the week. There'll be more, I think, tomorrow. If a place looks familiar, were you there before? You're used to seeing it. So if you're used to seeing it, then it's a familiar place. You know automatically when you come in the school and you come down the hall, you know where my class is because you're familiar with it. Or you're familiar with this school. If you go to a new school, you're not going to be you're going to be unfamiliar with it. Would you be more likely to savor a quick sandwich or meal in a fancy restaurant? Would you more likely to savor a quick sandwich or a meal in a fancy restaurant?
Probably not.
A meal at a fancy restaurant.
Meal at a fancy restaurant. Because you want to take your time eating that. If you're spending all that money to eat that a fancy meal, then you want to take your time and make sure you get every bit of flavor out of that piece of steak or potato.
Or sweet potato texture. Oh no, what is that?
I don't know. What wall decorations might enhance your classroom? What wall decorations might enhance your classroom?
Learning ones.
Markings.
Okay, so maybe some learning activities. Okay? Gabby, is that you, baby?
Maps.
Thank you.
Naruto poster.
Okay, a what poster?
A Naruto poster.
What do you say?
And Naruto poster.
I don't know what that is.
It's
like a show.
It's a show? Gotcha. So a themed poster?
Like,
Yeah.
you see the thinking maps.
Uh-huh.
All
Right. So what else could I mean, I would think my pirate flag has enhanced my classroom.
Yes.
So I could
I
get,
didn't even know we had a pirate flag.
you'll have to look in the back. It's back.
Pirate truck.
Huh?
It's in the back and it's big.
Pirate
How could you not
truck.
notice?
Okay.
That's
The first
better.
day I came in here. Yeah, true.
It's back there. All right. So we are going to open up our reading book to page 126, 126. 126. Write it down. Actually, I could probably show them in the page.
He said I'm making him tired. Standing right
Well, you're making me
there,
tired.
staring.
Nope, that ain't gonna work.
More animal senses, so if there's any animal.
I was looking at Kalani. I said hi.
All right, well, we're not doing that right now. Jaden? Look up. Get your reading book out. Turn to page 126.
Can I stand?
Yes, you can. You just gotta stay behind your desk. Goes too far. I'm looking at the number. All right. So looking at page 126. Now this week, we're going to work on asking and answering questions to deepen our understanding and to gain information. Okay? So we're going to be asking and answering questions to help deepen our understanding of the information. Animal Sense, the story this week is a video.
Why are they on?
Well, if you'll sit there quietly and not talk over me, I will explain to you why there are. Thank you. Shh. Stop talking, please. It is a video in the field or domain of science. It describes how animals use each of 5 senses to survive in their environment. One way to ask questions before viewing a video is think about what students already know. Since they know that the video is about animal senses, think about what you already know about the 5 senses. So what do we already know about the 5 senses? What are the 5 senses?
Eat, sleep.
Not eat, sleep. Those are the survival thing to survive. But all right, we have hearing, we have taste, we have seeing, We have touching.
We have taste. Is it eating?
That's taste, yes. Tasting, hearing, seeing, touching,
Smell.
smelling. All of your senses, pretty much everything on your face. You have your smell, your seeing, your hearing, your tasting, your touching. Obviously, it's with your hands, but granted, you can touch things with your face. Anyway, all right, so let's look at page 126. Oh, we're already there. I forgot. All right, so let's look at the genre. So the genre, tell him if he's going to stay and he still has to pay attention. So turn around.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Go ahead. The genre is an informational video. It presents facts and information about a topic in visual or audio form. A narrator explains what's happening on the screen. Real people, places, and animals may be used to help viewers understand the topic. Informational videos include words that may be specific to a science or social studies topic. Please, please.
Do the people that you see on screen?
One moment, please, guys. I have to do something diary. Important things in life here. Everybody should still be looking at page 126, please. All right. And my page.
Can I go to the bathroom?
You don't have to ask. Just go quickly and come right back. You don't need to interrupt everybody. All right. Another reason an author writes or has an informational video. Producers of videos may include sound effects or background music to make the video more interesting for the viewers.
So once we read the story, we can watch the video?
The story is the video. Oh, it says I need to watch a video. Hold on, let me bring up this. What? Hold on.
Like Pat. Who's Brad Pat? It's about a fall.
Mine's different than y'all's. Mine is a whole lot longer. Oh, come on. Why is it not letting me build background 2.6? Okay. Resources. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find this. Bridge. Multimedia. Step up here. Not it. Build background 2.6. Why can't I find it? Build background 2.6. Here we go. Oh, here we go. This is it. All right, so let me zoom out. This.
Bug.
Alex. Alex.
Bug.
Alex. Alright, so animal survival. Animals have adaptations or special features that help them survive. In cold, snowy areas, some grazing animals have strong hooves that help them clear away snow to find food. They also grow thick fur. Please mute your microphone, buddy. Some animals blend in with the environment. This is called camouflage. Camouflage helps animals hide from predators. Animal senses also help them survive. Strong sight, smell, or hearing can help animals avoid predators or find food. Can you spot the insect, its color? Color helps it blend in and hides from hungry predators.
Maybe we can, but no.
I saw it.
Yep, right here.
It looks like a leaf that was bitten by a deer.
It kind of does. There's the antenna,
I
we got the legs,
imme-
the head.
I immediately saw it.
Well, you just have that keen sense.
It's just hard to not notice.
Yeah, well. All right, so now we're going to go back to setting a purpose. Let me fix my camera. Maybe.
Was that all in the story already?
No, that was just the building the background.
Oh.
That was just the pre-story stuff. All right, so let's set a purpose. It says, as you watch, think about the narrator's... mute your microphone, please. As you watch, I will kick you out, sir. This is your only warning today. And if you get kicked out, you don't get to come back in today. As you watch, think about the narrator's main point to help you understand how different animals use their 5 senses. Write your ideas below. All right, so look at the page 127 and think about what the topic of the video will be. So looking at this right here, the title and the picture. What do you think the topic of the video will be?
Animals
Animals, okay.
and their senses.
And their senses, yes, because the title is Animal Senses.
And how they use them.
Okay, I can ask myself a question to help me as I view the video. But first I want to read the title of the selection and look at the photo. So from these, I formulate questions about what I would know as I watch the video. So what do we maybe already know about this animal that is on our page?
That's a lion.
All right, we know it's a lion, okay? What kind of senses do you think they have?
Definitely take
They travel in prides, they travel in packs. What else do we know?
My favorite is baby cubs.
Baby cubs? Nice. So what do you know about a baby cub?
You have one at home? I have one at home.
Nice. Well, what do you know about a cub?
We haven't gated in and stuff.
Do you live near a forest? Does he live near a forest?
Going to go look for food or something.
Okay, so what type of food do they eat?
I do too. I live near a forest.
like, I think they eat later.
They eat meat, they're carnivores.
They eat Brazil.
You got a lion too?
You don't have a
I
lion.
just live near it, and sometimes I see deer in the field.
You don't have a lion. You may have a big dog, but not a lion. What's unique about this animal?
That they have
Herds?
big name.
They have a big mane. What are they called in the jungle?
The king
The king of the jungle.
I was actually saying that noise.
All right, so now as we are watching the video, this is where you're going to think about what the purpose of this video is. Okay? All right, so as we're watching the video, I'm going to bring it up. Yes, it's an actual video. I told you this. All right.
What are the 5 senses? Come on, everybody.
Can you put the closed caption back on?
Yes.
Mama,
Because he said he doesn't want
Yeah.
to turn.
that was disgusting.
That's
Is that
That's
a
an
vulture?
ostrich.
It looks like
Go
a
back,
vulture.
That's an ostrich.
Oh. What is it?
It's a bonnet.
How could ostrich? I thought ostriches.
Oh, this is-
I thought they were cute. Not
It should be on now.
No, that's like what they look like when they like come out.
What are the 5 senses? Come on, everybody.
You gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet.
I'm going to shoot them there.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's right. We know the senses because, like our friends and fellow
Stop
primates, the
talking.
monkeys, we possess them ourselves. Are senses important? Oh, yes. But many of us often think of senses too simplistically, as merely the ways and means to enjoy life thoroughly. Without giving it a second thought, We relish the sight of a prospective mate showing off his or her best qualities.
I would have broke my neck.
We all enjoy hearing the sound of a good singing voice
Is that a
or
bird?
hearing
It's a parrot.
the familiar sound of a friend calling our name.
Wait, is that an orangutan?
Who doesn't savor the delicious smell of favorite food? Or, when we too were infants, the sweet scent of mother's milk.
Stop talking.
And taste? That's got to be a favorite sense of everybody's. It's one thing to smell that yummy morsel, but another to chew it. Then to savor it on our taste buds before swallowing. And touch? Who doesn't like the comforting touch of a friend or family member? In the animal world, the senses are far more than just the means to enhance pleasurable experiences. It's through the senses that animals survive. There are two main strategies of staying alive. Does anybody know what they are? Find food, avoid enemies. Find food and avoid enemies. Got it now? After those two essentials have been attended to, well, there's time for having a family. Exploring the world
Alex, stop talking.
and playing with friends. Or just thinking deeply about the complexity of the universe. In regards to the senses, nature is the great compensator. Depending on where an animal lives and what it eats.
King cobra. King
Take, for
cobra.
example, this magnificent black rhino. He has very poor eyesight. Does that put him at risk for predators?
Yes.
Heck no. Just look at it. He has no natural enemies except, unfortunately, man.
Exactly.
The rhino is an herbivore, or a plant eater. So he doesn't have to have good eyesight to hunt prey. He just sniffs out his meals. Rhinos also have terrific hearing. Take a look at those ever-alert ears. In fact, knowing which sense or senses in an animal are the strongest or the most highly developed will tell you a great deal about how the animal lives and survives. Take a look at this rabbit and this reindeer
Ooh, that's cool.
and this horse. Notice any similarities? Animals that are preyed upon have eyes placed laterally in their skulls, so they can see almost 360 degrees without moving their heads. Prey animals, or those animals high on a predator's meal ticket, don't have very strong binocular vision, so they don't have very good depth perception. But they don't need it. Their eyes are designed to notice movement anywhere around them, so that they can flee at the slightest hint that there might be a predator lurking nearby. Predators, like these big cats, have more forward-facing eyes, which gives them the ability to pick out the details in a landscape. A useful feature when stalking and chasing prey. So, between prey and predator, who has the distinct advantage in terms of the sense of sight? The slam dunk winner in the best eyesight contest is the predator. Birds of prey, to be precise.
All right. So let's go back to our book. Go back to
Can
my-
we play it again?
Not today.
Ah.
Get my life together, apparently.
I'm gonna do this part with Miss Court. Cooks.
With what? What
He
part?
said he's gonna do this with Miss Cooks.
She's not coming today. She has a meeting. All right, so as we watch Animal Sense, think about the main purpose or how does the narrator introduce new information? How is that information supported through visuals? Does the narrator help to make the topic interesting? Why or why not? So how is the information supported through the visuals? Anybody with me here?
Yeah, I think it's information supported by showing.
Jaden, put that up, please.
Miss Piper.
Hold on
I'm
one
gonna
second,
punch
please.
him in the eye.
Put it up. Now. Thank you.
Page 125.
We're on 28, 128.
8, sorry.
All right, so it says, how does the author introduce new information? So how did he introduce new information in the text?
Hey, Gabby.
Do we tell you or do we write it down?
Not right now. That's not the right time to be saying hey. You can say hey later. You can write it in there. All right, so again, looking at this question, think about the narrator's main purpose. How does the narrator introduce new information? How is that information supported through the visuals? And does the narrator help to make the topic interesting? Why or why not? So how did the author introduce new topics in this video? Did he use visuals? Yes, what did he use?
Like little videos of animals.
The different videos of the animals. When it was talking about the animal's sight or the animal's hearing, it was using animals that have that topic. So like the really good hearing is good for the rhino and the horse and the bunny because they have big ears. That is a feature that they have that helps them have good hearing. Yeah,
Their ears are so big.
can be. All right, so listening to the critical vocabulary. Well, we're not going to do that part yet. All right. So the next one is a story. Stop moving the desk, please.
He's trying to find page 128.
All right. So we're going to look at something called homophones. So you're going to need, well, get a piece of paper out. From your desk, yes. Or from your binder.
I ran out of paper.
I'm pretty sure you got paper in that desk. Did you look?
I already used my last one.
You used all the paper that I gave you that's in your binder.
Yeah.
Okay, well, get your binder out. Let me see.
I got a little bit, like a teeny bit.
Get your binder out. Let me see. It's because it's all scattered inside the bag. because you haven't put it in your binder bag. Did you draw it on paper? Go get the trash can. Okay. Go get the trash can. Get it. Go get the trash can. No more food in your bag. Alright. So, looking at homophones. Where's my marker? Homophones. Let's figure out what homophones mean. Homophone. So let's break this word apart. So we have homo. This right here means the same. And then phone obviously means like a talking device or to hear something. So a homophone is words that sound the same but are spelled differently. Words that sound the same but are spelled differently. So, homophones means words that sound the same but are spelled different. Spelled different. An example of this is the word weight. You could have weight as in like lifting weights. This would be like lifting weights. Or you could have wait, like having to wait for somebody or stay.
Can you write number 1, number 2?
Sure can. It's really just one.
And then stop
Yes.
so I can catch her.
Okay. Go ahead. This one is wait like staying. They both sound the same, but they have a different meaning. Spelled different wrong. E-N-T. Words that sound the same, but they're spelled different or have a different meaning. While you guys are writing that, I'll be right back.
You need to slow down.
I'll come stop. Right now.
I'm not the teacher. Jameson, you got new glasses?
I always do something really.
Why you haven't been coming for the past 2 weeks?
Mostly because of baseball. Mostly because of baseball.
I thought you were sick. If you're sick, or you were still, or like if you have a symptom and you get tested and you get the virus, you have to wait 2
I was
weeks.
scared. I had to go to South Carolina.
School. You have to wait 2 weeks to go back. 2 weeks. In school. 2 weeks. In person. Then where's
What was you
that
doing?
at?
Playing baseball?
I missed a Google Meet when I was at home, but not like I haven't missed a day of school.
I play football.
I was gonna play football this year.
All right, another word or words that are homophones. You're good. Our homophones are heard and heard. So we have the word heard, like I heard you say something. And then another one, this is like hearing. And then we have a herd, like a herd, oh well, let me spell it correctly. Herd of animals, like a pack of animals.
What about dough? Can you spell dough in different?
What?
I thought you could spell dough in different.
Are you stopping at number 10?
I remember a word that you could spell in different ways. It happens, and it has the same meaning. It just has, if I can't remember. It just has different letters to spell.
Yep.
Are you stopping at number 10?
I don't think we're going to get to number 10. Another common homophone that we hear is there.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Oh, never mind.
Wait,
Well, yeah, I
let
was
me
saying
spell it.
that.
Yep, there. THEIR. And then THY, comma, RE. So there, and there.
All mean the
This there means like over there. This means like over there. Over or across. Like a position. There, this there is like a personal thing. Like their favorite animal. So this is kind of a personal thing. And then we have there. This there means they are. There, and there. Or two, and two. One means a number. One is not a number.
I wish you could erase marker when you draw. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like pen.
Yeah.
That's why the shepherds always draw with the pencil before you use
That's right. Yep. Pencil first, then you can color or outline later.
Just like in the
Just
just like in the cursive.
Just like in the cursive thing, yes. Pencil first. Everything else after. All right, now, oh, wait a minute, sorry.
That's loud. What is that?
I don't know, buddy. I think it's Chris's computer. All right, so now you're gonna take those 4 words. I'm just gonna write them at the bottom here. You don't have to write them right there. And you're going to go in the dictionary, and you're gonna write the definition of relish, savor, familiar. You can do it on the back of this paper, and then enhance. So you're going to go in the back of the book, even the ones on at home, and because I'm going to check it when you get here on Monday, you're going to go in the back of the book and you're going to write the definitions for these 4 words.
Can you go ahead and do some right
No,
now?
you're doing it now.
That's what he said.
Oh, yes. So everybody should be working.
This paper?
You can do it on the back of this paper if you would like, or you can put it on another sheet of paper. It is up to you. But you need to define the words in the back of the book. You need to define the words, so get your book out. We're gonna need it. So everybody should be working on where's your reading book at, Jordan? Did you leave it somewhere? You can define you can do this part later. Just hang out and wait till math time at 9:25.
9:25 is when you do math, right?
Correct. But the rest of you are defining these words. And then once you finish writing the definitions and you put it back in your notebook, because we'll have to write more later in the week, then you can have a break till 9:25.
I like writing.
So once we finish this, we just.
Once you finish these 4 words, you can take a break until math at 9:25.
Hope it's not for homework.
But if you don't finish it before 9:25, then you're gonna have to finish it later. Okay, Jordan, whenever you do get back to your book, you can define the words, okay?